This powerful Midjourney feature generates images like this, but it's hidden in plain sight. Using this powerful feature, we can take an image like this and generate an image like this. We can take a group of images like this and generate this kind of image. So, what exactly is the secret powerful feature? Well, it's called Midjourney Mood Board. I'll show you three amazing ways to use it that'll let you prompt less but create more. Let's get started with the first one. The first feature is to copy aesthetics of an image. I'm on Midjourney website and in the explore page, and when you scroll through, you really like an image. You can click on it, click on the heart button to favorite it, and if you want to find similar images, right next to the image you have the search image icon. You can click on that. That will pull up similar images with styles or subjects. We are looking for images with styles so that we can create our own mood board that will copy the styles. So I'll go back to the explore page. I'll click on my likes tab. So in case you don't know, when you're scrolling through explore page, you can click the heart button to like an image, and all of those will be saved to your likes tab. So I've collected some images and will copy aesthetics from one of these images. I'll click on this image that I've liked. This has this beautiful crystalline structure. First, I'll right click on it, click on copy image URL. On the left hand side, you have something called personalize. Click on it and open it in new tab. Now, if you haven't used this before, it'll probably give you a prompt to turn on personalize. Pick some 40 images, turn personalize on, and you can turn it back off by clicking here. Down here, you'll find something called create mood board. Just click on that and let's give it a name, crystal miniatures, something memorable for you. You can also upload images from your computer if you want to extract the aesthetics of those images. I'll click on add from link. I'll just paste it, hit OK. So that's our first image in this mood board. Back in my explore page, right to the image, right next to the image, I'll click on search image. We'll find few more images with similar aesthetics and we'll copy and paste them. So I think this elephant has similar aesthetics that we're looking for. So I'll right click on it, copy image URL. And whenever you create a mood board, usually if you have 3 to 4 images, that gives Midjourney a better idea of what to create. Again, I'll click on link, paste the URL, hit OK. That's our second image. Let's find another image. I'll minimize this. I think this bull looks really beautiful. I'll right click, copy image URL. Again, add from link, paste it. Let me find one more image that'll probably give it a better idea. I think this rabbit is also perfect. I'll copy image URL, paste it. So we've just created our mood board. Below that, you have something called copy code. That's one way to use it. And when you click on it, the mood board code is added to the prompt bar and you just need to add a prompt. Let's say a leopard, and I'll just hit enter. That'll generate the image with this particular mood board code. What is the other way to generate? Well, if you click on the settings cog, you can adjust, of course, the aspect ratio of the image from here. I'll just leave it at 16:9 for this tutorial. You can pick the stylization value. You can leave it at 150 or something like that. You also have something called personalize. When you click on it, you can click on this and also choose your profile from here. And along with the mood board that you created, you can also choose your global profile. But I usually recommend just picking the mood board to get exactly the style you're looking for. Let me run a permutation. So within flower brackets separated by commas, if you enter, all of those will be treated as separate prompts. So let me show you. I'll say a pit bull, comma, a husky, a reindeer. These will be treated as 3 prompts. I'll just hit enter. Those will be created with that. A leopard was already created and you can see it perfectly copied the aesthetics. So you can pick the one that you want and you can download it. So these are the images generated. I just said a reindeer and we just use the mood board code and look at the beautiful generations. It picked up that aesthetics that we're looking for and it generated that image with that mood board. And we said a husky. It still didn't get it quite right in some images, but if you want, you can do a very subtle or very strong, or you can also do a remix of these options. You can remix these images to get similar looking images, or just try the prompt with a different stylized value. So if you're using a mood board, stylized parameter will influence how much of that aesthetic is applied to the image. I'll go to the explore page. I'll go to my likes tab and let's replicate one more style I really like. Let's replicate this one. I think this is a cyberpunk one. Again, I'll right click, copy image URL. I'll open personalized page in new tab and you can click on create mood board. And if you want to edit any mood board, you can just click on that and that will take you to this page. You can click on back and that will bring you back to the list of mood boards. Let's create another, I'll say cyberpunk neon, or let's call it punk neon. This is just for our reference purposes. I'll click on add from link, paste the first image. That should add this image. Now I'll click on the search box next to this image. That'll pull up similar images. Let's pick something similar to this. I think this one looks better. Right click on it, copy image URL. Now here's the thing. If two or more images have similar props or clothes or style, that will be applied to your mood board style. What I'm guessing is that since these two images have headphones will be applied to our prompt. We'll see about that, but let's find one more image, probably a different image, a different cyberpunk image. Since we chose the search box, remember it's like an intelligent search. I'll right click this one. We'll go with this one. We'll add this to our mood board, punk neon. Now I'll click on the settings cog. I'll turn off personalize. That's great. I'll just use good old copy code method. Let's say Batman. I'll hit enter. With that personalized code turn on, we'll see how the result turns out. So I just gave Batman prompt with this mood board and it picked up the colors and styles perfectly fine. And you can look in this image, it's actually given Batman a little bit of headphones. Even in this one, he has kind of headphones because Midjourney thinks that's the part of style. So again, I really like these generations. What about you? They have beautiful colors, incredible lighting, and they have similar styles. Let's try one more prompt with this. Let's say dinosaur. We'll see what it comes up with. Again, I'll use this mood board. You can actually click on the mood board to copy it in the prompt bar. I'll hit enter again. We'll see what it comes up with. And just like that, our dinosaur prompt is generated. It has this robotic kind of aesthetics, the cyberpunk style automatically applied to it. So that's really beautiful. Let's move on to the second way to use mood boards. The second way is to copy photo styles. Let me show you. Again, back in our good old explore page, I'll just type lens flare. So if you want to apply particular photo effects such as lens flare, broken image, broken camera, something like that, you can actually search for it in the search tab. Go to explore page and click on it. Now, we don't want to pick the images of lens flares themselves. We want to pick an image that has lens flare. So this particular image, if I actually click on it, it has lens flares. So this is a good subject for our inclusion. I'll right click on it, click on copy image URL. I'll open personalize in a new tab. Let's create a mood board for this and let's call it flares. I'll click on add from link, paste the first image, go back to explore page, click on the search tab. That'll give us again images with lens flares. Now pick images with decent lens flares because we want it to look natural. I think this image has good lens flare. It looks very natural. So I'll just right click on it, copy image URL. Remember, when you create a mood board, Midjourney may look for more things than just the photo effects. But in this case, it should work perfectly fine because the common thing between all these images is lens flares. So we'll see how it turns out. And let's actually search, keep looking for a few more lens flares. Natural sun lens flares. I think this image looks really beautiful with this lens flare and also some bokeh. I'll copy this again back in our mood board, add from link, paste it, hit OK. I think this one should do. So I'll copy this image. I'll again add from link, paste it, wait for it to upload it to our mood board. Now our mood board is ready. I'll use the same old method, or you can use this method. You can turn on personalize and pick it from here. I'll say an intimate wedding photograph of a young American couple. Young American newlywed. Since we included that in the settings, we don't have to type or paste that code here. Let's do one more. A young boy playing in the park in New York City. Since I've enabled it in the settings, I don't have to enter the code manually. And look at this set. An intimate wedding photograph of young new American couple. This one is not so great, but look at this one. We replicated lens flare exactly the way I want it. And look at this one. Although this doesn't look that good, I think this one looks better. And look at this one. A young boy playing in the park in New York City. Look at that cool lens flare in the background. And not just the lens flare, even the aesthetics from the image are copied. So they all have this flat kind of look, Polaroid kind of look, if you look at it carefully. So you can copy any photo effect such as glass break, lens flare. Try playing with it. I think lens flares work really great. Of course, it should work really well with some other magical particles. Try creating a mood board. It's super fun. Let's move on to the next one. The final one is to generate specific kinds of images. Let's say a fisheye lens effect. Let's say you want to generate an image as taken on GoPro. Of course, you can do it with prompting, but with mood boards, it's even easier. Again, in the Explore page, all you need to do is search for something called fisheye. So you get these kind of POV shots. And what do we do next? Of course, we create a mood board. So again, I'll click on Personalize in a new tab. I'll turn this off. Let's create a mood board. Let's give it a name POV. Add images from the link. Hit OK. Let's find some similar images. I think these images also look really funny. And I'm going for that look. So copy this. Let's actually take this one image. I think this one has a proper fisheye warp. I think this one looks really cute. So let's actually go with this one too. Let's also add this to our image. The more you have, sometimes it's better. Sometimes it may even confuse Midjourney. But I recommend having at least 3 to 4. Actually, I played generating mood board with just one image. It used to work, but now it's throwing an error. I don't know why. So this is the best bet. So I'll copy the code. I'll click on this. The personalization is off. A dog playing in the snow. Let's see how that goes. With this mood board code, technically we should get a proper fisheye walk. And I'll give one more prompt. Tourists riding tuk-tuk in Bangkok City. Again, I'll click on copy code. That'll add the code. This time, let's bump up the stylized parameter, which will control the amount of personalization applied. I'll say 500. It can take values from 0 to 1000. I'll hit enter. I'll leave it at the default. I'll go back to my create tab. And look at that. We got that fisheye warping effect for dog playing in the snow. See how cool is that? We didn't have to specify anything. Literally, we got the fisheye warp automatically. And look at this one. Tourist riding tuk-tuk. Now, it's not perfect. Or let's actually try refining the prompt itself. Tourist taking a selfie, Bangkok tuk-tuk. So that's our prompt. Again, let's change the stylus value back to 300. I'll hit enter. Let's see how it comes out. And look at that. Look at that. It looks like a selfie taken on GoPro or something. And look at this one. See how beautiful it is? And we did not even prompt much. Our prompt was just a single line. Now this is the power of mood boards I'm talking about. Subscribe to WhatsApp AI for more AI. Catch you really soon. And wishing you all a very happy new year. Let's see what this new year holds for us.